Hey everyone, Aaron here, Fast Forward Race Cars. Hey, back on this 78 Dodge van. I wanted to show you guys what we got done, and we're just about done with this whole project. But ladder bars are all done like I showed you before, but now we have it all painted underneath. The ladder bars are powder coated, and also too, we finished the exhaust, as I was telling you a bit before how we were gonna do the exhaust. Now, the exhaust turned out real good. It's a little crazy because we had these side pipes on here, so we had to basically come out of the header, and the customer wanted cutouts. So we put a cutout in there, a 180 turn, and then tied into this side pipe. It looks really, really cool. So we'll show you that in a minute. Also too, what we're working on right now is the front suspension. We got the front suspension completely apart right now. And basically what we're doing with this is we want this van to weight transfer real good. And the stock setup with this had real low travel. It only had like basically about 3.5, maybe 4 inches of travel. And that's up and down. So we needed more travel so we could make this thing really weight transfer and work good. So what we did was we had some custom upper ball joints made. We had them made 1 inch longer. And then also too, we modified to put a double adjustable shock on here. And that's gonna really help for launching. We'll be able to dial in the extension of the van when it separates. You know, when the van launches, we'll be able to control that with a double adjustable shock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it over to the work bench, and I'm gonna show you kind of the modifications that I've done and that we're doing currently. But before we do that, I wanna basically take you around and show you the inside of this van. This van is super, super cool. And I haven't showed you that yet. But again, this van is for my customer, Chris Bice, and he's gonna be racing Drag Week with this van. Take you around over here. He's got a killer engine in this thing, Chrysler engine. It's a 417 cubic inch Chrysler engine that my buddy Jimmy Lopez built for him. And this thing is gonna run real good with this engine. Jimmy will probably be with them in Drag Week, most likely tuning it. Yeah, man, this thing is really, really cool. Check this out. Now this is old school van. Disco ball and all. For some of you guys that don't know what Drag Week is, kind of a new style of racing that's taken off. And it's been going on for some years, like maybe over 10 years now, but I would say in the last few years, it's really gotten popular. And what it is people race their actual cars at the track, but they race at like 5 different tracks along the week, and that's why they call it Drag Week. So they'll drive the race car from track to track to track. And a lot of these guys actually have a trailer towing behind their race car. Whereas you would think that you'd have a tow vehicle towing the race car, it's the actual opposite. So some of these tracks are like 300 miles apart, maybe some are 100, but I think, don't quote me, but I think the total week is around 1,000 miles, maybe a little over, from track to track to track. So what they'll do is they'll race and they'll take the average ETs of their class for the whole week, and that's what determines the winner. But there's different classes, but it's a pretty neat deal. If you haven't seen anything about it, Google it, check it out. But anyways, so Chris is gonna be racing in the Drag Week, so you'll see that out there later this year actually, because Drag Week is coming to Route 66 and they're gonna be racing here in Illinois, a couple tracks here in Illinois. So stay tuned for that and you'll see this van. Okay, so we're back here at the workbench and I got all the front suspension parts over here and I wanna show you guys what we did to make this front suspension work real good. So in a nutshell, what we're doing is we want more travel with the front suspension. And as I mentioned that it didn't have enough travel, in my opinion, to make this van work because we want this thing to weight transfer and we don't want it to bottom out on the shock. So this was the shock that was in there and you can see that there's not a lot of travel and it was only like this much travel right here. And the reason why we have to do the modifications that we do is because the upper control arm, when the van would launch, the upper control arm would actually hit the frame. There's actually a little rubber snubber that would keep it from moving down. And to get more travel, what we do is we put a longer upper ball joint. And this will be on the upper control arm. And this extra 1 inch length here will allow the suspension to basically sag. When the van launches, the suspension will come down more and that will allow us to get more weight transfer to the back tires. And how we're doing that is we actually modified this lower control arm. So originally, the shock, this short shock, would have been mounted just like this. This would have been underneath there, and it had holes in there. We welded them up. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it to a shock like this. This is a double adjustable shock, and we made a mount. We changed this mount We cut that hole bigger, and we made these tubes here. We actually bored through there with these sleeves, and we added these little gussets here. So now the shock will come through here like that, and we'll be able to adjust the shock from the bottom. Actually, this isn't the shock that we're using. The shock that we're using, the adjuster will have to be at the bottom, so it'll be down here. But basically, in a nutshell, with us lowering that and adding this 1 inch upper ball joint, we're gonna gain about an inch, inch and a half more travel. And that's really gonna make a difference in this front suspension. But to make all this work, we had to buy this kit, this ball joint kit, which is pretty cool. And we got this from this company, Howe. This is the basic kit, gives you everything to do it. But this ball joint wasn't meant for this van, because obviously this van isn't typical race car stuff. But what we're able to do to make this work, we got this reamer, and we're able to ream this knuckle on the spindle with this reamer here, and we're able to change the angle for the ball joint. And I already did this one. I got to do the next one yet, but I'll show you how good this works. So if you look here, that fits perfect. I reamed it right to the end of the taper there. And that thing, when I put the nut on there in the washer, it's gonna lock in real nice. So you can see that extra distance there. That's gonna allow the clearance for the upper control arm before it hits the frame. And that one inch extra, plus with the modification of the shock, that's gonna give us everything we need to make this van work. So stay tuned. We'll follow up when we get it all together. And for right now, man, that's what we got going on, and this van is just about done. So yeah, stay tuned. And also too, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and give us a like. That really helps the channel out. We appreciate it. Thank you.